Well, hello. How are we? Come on in and come and say hello. Welcome. It is 7:30 on a Tuesday night. This is where you will find me. Having a bit of crafty fun. Oh, look, there I am. Just sit that there. Oh, no, sit still, please. Thank you. You got to growl at things sometimes. How are we? Do come in. Do say hello in the comments section. Let me know what you're doing. How's your Tuesday been? I've had a very good Tuesday. I've been in here nearly all day. Getting lots done, which was kind of good because I've got a busy Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So do say hello in the comment section as you come in. I am just clicking down here. So those of you that don't know me, my name is Fiona. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator based in Southland, New Zealand. And on a Tuesday night, I pop in here and we have a bit of crafty fun. Now you can tell I'm sitting back down again. I have changed my little setup again, and I'm feeling very confident this is going to work. Hey Melissa, how are you? Leslie, Michael, hello. Elizabeth's out there as well, so that's fantastic. Now there's a lot involved in this card. The card that we're going to make tonight is a stepper card, and it's a big size card. Okay, so this is not going to fit in your standard C6 envelope, so you will have to make an envelope to fit or find yourself a bigger one. Jan's out there, Elaine, Yule, Joycelyn, Jude, good to see you. So it is a very special card. It's something that you would create in maybe a box, create a box for it, or create an envelope with an envelope punch board. So I'm going to flip the camera over and we're going to get into it. Okay. There we are. So I've got with me my best trimmer in the whole entire world, as you know, and we need to use a piece of A4 cardstock. We're going to cut this down so that it'll be 7 inches by 10, all right? So that's the first thing you want to do. So open up your arm. Now I'm working in inches. Now I don't normally work in inches for cards, but this is a special card. It's rather large, and the lady that shared it with me, because Deirdre and I were talking about this card on the weekend, this lady does work in inches, so I thought I'm not going to try and convert it into centimetres. So if you are a centimetre girly, I do apologise. But tonight we're going to work in inches. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut it at 7 inches. Some of you will be really happy about the inches. And then we're going to turn it and we're going to cut it at 10 inches. All right, so we'll get that done. Hey, Anne Gooding, how are you? I heard that Leonie got to craft with you. That's fantastic. Gigi had a good chat with me Gigi friend today. I'm just going to bring that. Oh no, I'll leave the arm out. We're going to leave this out because we are going to use these longer measurements. So the first thing you're going to want to do is stick it in your trimmer, and if you want to grab a pencil, or you could even use a stylus. We don't want to make a huge dent. We just want to make a mark. But you could lightly score it if you want to. But for tonight, I'm going to use a pencil. I've sharpened it really sharp so that it will go down inside the gap. See the gap there? See, you can see the pencil comes through to the other side. So our first measurement will be, just grab my template, 2.5 inches. So 2.5 inches. So I've got it in with the 7-inch bit across the top. Go to the 2.5 inch mark and just draw a pencil line down through that gap there. Okay, we can rub this out later. So you should be able to see a pencil line through there. I'm using Misty Moonlight. And then we're going to slide it over to 4 3/4 of an inch. So 4 3/4. I love listening to the Americans and they go 4 3/4. But it's 4 3/4 if you're over here. So put another pencil line down there. So now you should have a pencil line here at the 2.5 inch, and then we went right across to the 4 3/4, and you're going to put another pencil line there. Can you see those pencil lines? Hope so. Anywho, hello beautiful bee Ruby, how are you? So now we're going to do some scoring. we're going to turn the cardstock this way, and we're going to have that bigger 2.5 inch panel. I like to call them columns. So we've got column 1, column 2, and column 3. Now column 1 is the 2.5 inch wide column. Okay, these are slightly smaller. So the 2.5 inch one, the biggest one, is at the top. You're going to pop this in your trimmer, and you're going to score this at 5 inches. So put this edge up against the 5, but I only want you to score from there to the pencil line. Okay, so really easy. You're just going to score from the pencil line up. You can see that's all I've done. Hopefully you can see the scoring. Okay, so that's column number 1. Now we're going to do scoring in column number 2. So you're going to go to 4 inches. And this time we're only going to score in between that pencil line and that pencil line. So I'm going to put my score. So we're going to score it at 4. Between there and there. Then you're going to slide it over to number 7. 7 inches. And you're going to score between the 2 pencil lines. So from there to there. And then you're going to lift it up and you're going to slide it over to 8 inches. And you're going to score from there to there. So we've got 3 lines. One at 4 inches, one at 7, and one at 8 inches. Any questions so far, or is that clear as mud? Now we're going to work on the last column, this column down here. And we're going to start it at 3 inches. Okay, and we're going to score from that pencil line down to the edge. Okay, so 3 inches. Then we're going to go to 6 inches. And then we're going to go to 8 inches, which was where we were before. So technically that one there goes all the way through. Can you see that? Once I'll tell you what. Oh, I haven't done a template. Oh, that's naughty, isn't it? All right. So I can pop that away now. I'm hoping you can see this. But now we've got, this column here has 1 score at 5 inches. This column here has scoring at 4 inches, 7 inches, and 8 inches. And this column we scored at 3 inches, 6 inches, and 8 inches. So all we're going to do now is 2 very simple cuts. And they're going to go from this little line here to this line here. So we're going to make a slice through there. So you're basically cutting from the first score line to this one. And then we're going to have a cut from that score line up to this one. And it's really easy. You pop it back in your trimmer at 2.5 inches. Because that's where we put that pencil line. What I like to do is I slide my blade into the middle of where I'm going to cut. I can then slide my blade, I look at the mark on the side, up to that score line. So you can see, where did I put that pencil? So I use the mark on the side of the blade and I line it up with this line here. And then I'm going to slide it down and I use the side of the blade to that pencil line, to that score line there. And then you'll end up with a slit like that. Can you see that? Hello, Deirdre. Yes, Deirdre inspired this card. And because it's Deirdre's birthday today, I was like, she was the one that thought of this card. So I thought, let's do it. Okay, so once again, we're going to put that blade in between where we're scoring because we would hate to accidentally cut the other bits. I'm going to push it up so it's in line with that score line. Then I'm going to slide it down so it's in line with this one down here. Okay, that's the easiest way I find to do it. So now we have one short line and one longer line. All right, any questions, ask them. And of course, if you're going to give this card a go, just be sure to reach out and ask any questions, all right? Now, the trick is now that we've done that, we're going to flip it over. Because we want the mountains, we want this piece on the the left-hand side. See, the L left. So if we were to do it that way, it just doesn't kind of work. So you're going to flip it over. So we've got that one there. So we've got a mountain in this column. We're going to have a valley and a mountain here. So a valley and a mountain. So we've got a mountain, valley, mountain. And then we've just got that one. And oh, I've done it around the wrong way. That way. I'm confused myself. Yeah, that goes that way, that goes that way. That's right. And then we squish it down. Hello, Kay. How are you? Can you see? I'll turn that on an angle like that. So it kind of looks like that. Feel free to take screenshots if you need to. But yeah, so basically this column here is 2.5 inches across. But this column here is only 2 1/4. And this column is 2 1/4. So this one here is slightly wider. And that is the card. And then we just make those slits and it works. Because if you don't flip it over, it puts the L on. I'll show you what happens. If you don't flip it upside down and you reverse the folds, hang on. See what happens? It puts this bit on the right hand side. Okay, so if it ends up on the right hand side, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. But when I learned how to do this one, it said flip it over and then do it that way. Okay, but whether you have this big panel on the left or right, it does not matter. So grab your bone folder, give all of this a very good squish. Now I'm going to be a little bit crafty here. Hey Leonie, how are you? Hope you're well. So there we go. So I'm going to sit this over here. Now to decorate this, the panels are super easy. We know that this is 7 inches across here. So what we're going to do, of course, is cut a piece that is 6 3/4 inch. And this is 2 inches. So it's 2 inches from, so we're going to go one. So basically 6 3/4 by 1 3/4 is going to go right across there. Now some people do a panel all the way down from top to bottom. So if you wanted to do that, it would be 4 3/4 inch. By 2 1/4 inches, and that would come all the way down, and then you would create a smaller one over here. Doesn't matter. It honestly does not matter how you do this. Linda's like, couldn't figure out where you were going with this. I know, right? But isn't it awesome? I love a good stepper card. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to cheat. I have got the paper pumpkin for April. So this is all of the bits from Paper Pumpkins. I'm going to chop this up and use these pieces to decorate my card, all right? So bear with me. I'm going to do that. So what I thought I would do is I really like this scene here with the bridge. But I also kind of like, I love the, so we might do some double layering. So we got plenty of, and that's the good thing about Paper Pumpkin. You don't have to use it for the cards. You can use it for whatever. So the first piece I'm going to cut is 6 3/4 inch by 1 3/4 inch. So I'm going to bring my trimmer back. 6 3/4 by 1 3/4. Alrighty, so that's going to go on there like so. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? I like that. So then I'm thinking I might cut a piece like that for the, for that, or should I do, because it comes with a whole bunch. See, you've got this as well. Actually, I quite like that. Okay, we're going to cut this bit down. Right, now, to cover this bit, this panel here, that's going to be 2 1/4. Don't worry about this, the measurements. I'll put it up on the post tomorrow. But it's 2 1/4 by 2 3/4. I write the read. So 2 1/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, so that's cute. And that's going to go on there. Oh, actually, I want to layer that. Bear with me, folks. I'm going to cut another piece. So that was 2 1/4. So we're going to go... We'll go to... This is just me being anal. You know how I am. I just get a little bit, anal when it comes to the decorating things. See, that just looks so much better now, having that little border on there. Tell me I'm wrong. Go on, I dare you. That goes there. Have you all had a good day? I know Deirdre's had a lovely day. It's been her birthday. I love it when we get to celebrate our birthdays. It means, you know, we've hit another milestone in our incredible lives. So that's going to go on there. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Now, I'm starting to think maybe I should also border that bit. So that bit was 6 3/4. So if I go, I'm going 6 7/8. And look, this is just me being anal. You don't have to do these measurements, honestly. So in 1 7/8. I guess I just want to use up all the bits from the paper pumpkin. But I mean, the main thing to remember, if this is 7 inches this way, you can just shrink in whatever measurement suits you. I've just decided to go, you know. And it doesn't matter that it's got a score line in it. I'll cover that up later. I'm going to pop that over there. So this just gives me a 1/8 of an inch border around. Oh, I like that. That's cute. And I'm getting to use the paper pumpkin in an alternative way. I got given this paper pumpkin when we were at Onstage Sydney, so I don't mind chopping it to pieces, knowing that, you know, we pretty much got it for free. So that's looking good, don't you think? So now we need to make the 2 panels for here. Now these two are identical. So they're going to be, you're going to cut your piece 2 inches, because it's currently 2 1/4, so 2 inches wide. And you're going to cut that, it's currently 3, so 2 3/4. So, you know, I wonder if I wrote it in a felt pen, you could take a picture of it. So we're going to, so this panel is actually 2 1/4 by 3. That's what the actual size is. So our piece of paper is going to be 2 inches by 2 3/4. But of course, I'm actually going to add 1/8 of an inch just so I can do what I've done over here, don't you think? I think that's going to look cool. So I'm going to bring my trimmer back in, and I need the pattern to go this way. So, like this. And then 2 1/4 plus 1/8 of an inch. No, it's not, sorry. Yes, it is. No, it's 2. 2, and we're going to add on 1/8. And I'm going to do 2 of them because both of them are identical, so it doesn't matter. Ask me any questions if I'm confusing you. Oh, Jacinta's got a day off. Whoop, whoop. That's always good to have a day off, especially when you're self-employed. Man, used to be luxury. When we had the zoo, we would close on a Monday unless it was the school holidays, which meant we would stay open. So when the school holidays started, we never got a day off for 3 weeks straight. And that was never fun. So we always look forward to the end of the school holidays, probably like some parents do. Right, so that's going to go on there. So my borders are pretty tight. You can go smaller. You can go a 1/4 of an inch smaller, okay? And now, what are we going to stick on there now? Like, we've got this beautiful green tartan. We've got this boat ramp thing going on. What do you reckon we should do? What else is there? Hang on. Because we've got lots of bits. Or should we do the wooden plank, and then we could bring in sort of something like this, maybe, over in the corner. Yeah, we might do that, eh? We'll put wooden planks on there. So they are going to be, and we're going to have them go that way. So this is the way they're going to go. So they're going to be 2 inches by 2 3/4. And we'll need 2 of them. Okay. Get off there. 2 inches by 2 3/4. Oh. There we go. Oh, I did that the wrong way, didn't I? Oh, duh. That was dumb, wasn't it? Oh, that one's too narrow. Right, well, luckily we've got plenty because it needs to go that way. Well, you ding-dong, you cut that one the wrong way, didn't you? So 2 inches that way, Fiona. Make sure you get your directions right, folks. By 2 3/4. There we go. That's the right way, isn't it? See, even I make mistakes. So those of you that ordered Paper Pumpkin, shipping notices have been sent. So it's on its way. It's exciting. And I've signed up for the May one already. For all of you that took part in my 12-month subscription, it will just automatically come now. But you will get a sneak peek. And if you don't like it, you can skip it. So that's fun, and I will be sending you the sneak peek so you can make a decision whether you want to keep it or doesn't that look cool? Oh, look, it almost lined up there, not there. So now we will adhere this together. We will put this cute little house on the doodah. Like so. Now, to strengthen that up, I might stick them back to back because I really want that quite strong. So it's sitting, you know. Yeah, I'm going to glue those back to back. So I'll just pop that on top of that one. It doesn't matter if the white bits don't line up. Oh, look, it does though. Crikey. Geez, that was more good luck than good measurement, wasn't it? Okay, so now when we attach it to here, we can only put the adhesive here because if we put glue all over that, it would stick to that. So we're just going to put some adhesive there. So I'm going to use some foam. Oh, geez, have I got any? I think I might have. I've already packed my class for Invercargill, so we might have to just use some of the foam tape because I think I want it. Probably a little. We could probably put a little bit more there as well. Okay, and then we'll stick the other bit there. Okay, just check that it's going to cover that. Yep, absolutely. And now we will pick those bits off. When I find my picker-upper bit off. You've all gone quiet on me. Hopefully I'm not boring you to tears. Just double check over here and make sure it's all going well. Oh, get off there. I don't normally use this stuff, but because it gets a bit squished. But all my dimensionals and everything are already packed, ready for Thursday's class. If you're in Invercargill on Thursday, come hang out with me. So I'm going to just stick that there because I kind of want to cover most of that, like that. Oh, that looks cute, doesn't it? Oh, I'm liking that. I am liking that. Oh, good on you, Glennis. You're going to have a go. That's what I like to see. Hey, Sally. Oh, Sally, I've got a parcel heading your way. You are going to love your Paper Pumpkin doll. It is gorgeous. Right, what are we going to do next? So we've got these cute little life jackets. Nope. Should we do... Oh, we've got a push bike. Is the push bike the right theme that we're going with? We could do a push bike there, eh? If I glued it there and put a little bit of foam there, maybe. I'm just winging this one as we go now. Hey, Soupy, how are you, love? You're good? Right, put some glue on there. And I've put the dimensional so that this bit sits there and the bike. There, that looks kind of cute. I might just have to glue that handle down. It's going to do my head in. Right, put that on there. Yes, no, I've got a heap of mail gone out today. Prizes have gone out. Team treats have gone out. I've had a very productive day. Now, I've also got these embellishments that come with the kit. They kind of look like little stones and things. I don't really know where I'm going to stick them, but maybe if we make a wee pebble road. Something like a cobblestone road, maybe. Oh, get on there. And as if it's going down a bumpy path. Something like that, you reckon? I'll do another one. Tell me if I'm going off track here, because I don't know how we might put the others on the other side so it kind of looks blended in. Yeah, I need my pricky thingy because they're all going wonky. Turn that one that way. There we go. That one's got a bit of adhesive on it. Get that off. Ta-da! Yeah, that looks all right. It's not my best work, but you get the gist of it. Right, so that's that. Do we need to stick something in there? What other panels have we got? Well, that's the house again. We could cut up another one of those and put one of those there. What do you reckon? Have a little bit more grass? That could work. Where's my ruler? What size will that need to be? It would need to be 1 3/4 wide. So we'll cut it that way. And I think it'll need to be 2.5 that way. I want to get a little bit more of this sand, so I might just cut that off. The sky, I mean. 2.5. There we go. Oops, it moved. Oh, I got a thumbs up. Thank you. I love thumbs ups. Awesome. You're never boring. Well, that's true. Oh, I've got so much to tell you. Tomorrow and the next day, 15th and was it the 15th and the 16th or 15th to the 17th? Anywho, if you do an order, you're going to get double your rewards. So you know how if you spend $40, you get $4. They are doing, Stampin' Up are doing a thing, you get double. So if you spend $40, you're going to get $8. So basically, like if you do a $100 order, you're going to get $20 back in rewards. I think I still need something there. So, yeah, don't place an order tonight. Go and do one tomorrow or the next day because you're going to get way more bang for your buck, all right? I hate for you to miss out on a good deal. When it comes to deals, Fiona knows where they're at. There we go. That looks better. Looks like a cobblestone path now. Okay, what else have we got in this kit? You get you do get a beautiful stamp set, which I don't even know. Oh, here it is. We need a sentiment. So, we've got Happy Birthday, Happy Father's Day, You're a Lifesaver, Older, Wiser, Better, You're an Inspiration. I think I'm just going to go with, like, Happy Birthday. Well, I can't do Dad because my dad's... I'm just going to stick with Happy Birthday. And then you can stick... Now, the kit comes with all of the panels that you need to do the sentiments. And some of them... hang on, have got rounded edges. So we could do, yes, I've got an idea. Right, bear with me. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a block because my, and you get the ink pad, but I'm going to use my, I don't want to open this one. I might give it away because it's one of the brand new ink colours, Peaceful Pine. So I'm just going to open my Peaceful Pine ink pad. Oh, and I'm just going to stamp that off because it's brand new. So it'll have... actually, I'll just give that a proper... When your stamps are new, just get in a rubber and give them a bit of a wipe over just to take any factory goo off them. Oh, Shanine Monk! The famous Shanine is out there. Oh, Shanine, we love you. We miss you. All right. Give that a wee stamp. and then pop that off. And because you know me, I love a million layers, I'm going to glue that to this. Bear with me. I know you're probably thinking, what the heck is she doing? I have a plan. I'm going to glue, oh look, that down there fits perfect. I'm going to put that on there. Right. Hey Judy Oliver, how are you? Yeah, I do love this little kit. I think it's pretty stinking cute. And I just going to trim that off with my handy dandy little trimmer, which I've only got one left. I sold a heap of them at the market, so that was good. And then I've got a corner rounder. That one's quite wide. I think I'll use this one. This one's a nice and tight. So I'll just pop that in there. Oh yeah, that's what we want. So I'm only going to corner rounder those bits, right? Corner rounder. Far out, that English is terrible. I'm just going to put adhesive on the bottom. Oh. Get glue everywhere. And then I'm just going to tuck it front and centre there. So although it's covering those grasses when it's flat, when it's open, like when it's sitting on the person's shelf, you would still see them in the background like that. Oh, God, now I've got glue everywhere. Right, how are we going for time? Oh, jeepers, 8 o'clock already. Where the heck did that go? I'm going to show you how to put a piece of white on the back for writing your measurement. So I'll just grab my bit of white. The first thing I'm going to do, I do apologise for keeping you up late. Oh, we've even got a wee fish. Oh, I'm getting sidetracked now. Put the fish away. This here, as you know, is 7 inches across here. Well, this measurement here is 5 inches. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut this at 4 3/4 of an inch. All right. And then I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to cut it at 6 3/4 of an inch. All right. Oh, there was a piece still really there. Now, as you can see, if we didn't have this step down bit, it would fit perfectly on this back. So all I do now, because I cheat, is I'm just going to put a wee pencil mark. Like you can see, I've got a border going around. I'm just going to put a pencil mark on that side because that's where we're going to cut down. Then I'm going to rotate it and I'm going to put a pencil mark there. So you're giving yourself a little border. And then we're just going to bring those lines together, baby. So if you measured it, it would be 2 3/4 by the look of it. Okay, so what I do is I'm going to bring that blade and I'm going to line up that line on the blade with that pencil line. Really simple way of doing it. I mean, there's probably a technical way of doing it, but I just can't be fagged. Okay, and look at that. Almost perfect. And if you're just a little bit short, you just see, and then pops out like that. Ta-da! And then you just glue that on. And you're all going to go, Fiona, there's a bit there. Well, you can go and fussy cut a piece there, but I think it doesn't need it. If you were clever, you could then get another piece of your designer series paper or your project. You could cut that house out. But honestly, I just left it like that. It doesn't bother me. Because I'm going to write my message there and yeah. Put some glue on that. Stick that down like so. I mean, you could fiddle with it and definitely cover that as well. But I just can't be shagged. Right, there we go. And that, to me, will be fine. But there you go. Now, I will show you the other ones that I've done. Hey, Nikki Jo, how are you? So this is the first one I've done. Now, this is using the brand new DSP. And it's black and white. And you get to colour in the flowers, which I've basically done. The mountain, yeah, I was thinking the mountain fishy thingy. Where did he go? He was over here somewhere, wasn't he? Like that fish would totally fit there. Hey, Leanne! He would look so cute, like just like that. Oh, yes, I like that. Thank you, Shanine. He's going to be like hanging on the wall. Look at that. That looks cute. Yes, anywho. So, that's the one we made tonight. This is the one we made, and as you can see, I cheated here. I just did a panel across the bottom, and I left that like that. So, this was the first one I made. And then I really got into it, and I used the new paper, which I've forgotten the name of it, but isn't that cool? Look at that gum emperor moth. When we were in Australia, I asked Beck, you know, do you guys get these big gum emperor moths on your gum trees? She wasn't sure. And then we went to the botanical gardens, and I asked 3 people at the botanical gardens, and none of them knew. But anyway, if you happen to come in New Zealand, they were prolific. We used to get them everywhere, but you just don't see them much now. But anywho, so look at the paper on this one. Isn't it cute? I fussy cut out some extra butterflies. I die cut out some. We call this a koru. So yeah, and then on the back I've done that white. So what do you reckon? Are they cute? So that is your challenge. Now tomorrow I will put all the information up on a post, and you get to, you can rewatch the video. So I'm just going to click over here so you can come back to my beautiful face. You're like, ugh. So there you go. Oh, you've got them, Shanine. Okay, well, I'm definitely coming back to do a stalk on the gum emperor moths. So when we were kids, the cocoons on the gum tree are quite a big brown cocoon stuck to this, and it's an oval thing. And we used to take them off and then just keep the cocoons at home and wait till they hatched out. And I've really always had a thing about gum emperor moths. So yay. Oh, Michael's already like, this is going to be fun. Whoop, whoop. What a jar, Gigi. You do well tonight. Oh, thanks, Gigi. So, yeah, they do look stunning. And you will need to make a special envelope. Your envelope will need to be 7 inches to fit a 7 by 5 inch card. So, don't forget, all of tonight's measurements are in inches. All right? So, there we go. Look at that gum emperor moth. Isn't she stunning? Oh, God, it's all blurry. Anyway, you get the gist of it. Right, let's give away a prize. So last week we had the, what did we do last week? Oh, we had the pointy wallet that opened out. So it could be a mini album, an extravagant birthday card, or whatever. It was a great card. You could put heaps of people's names in it if it was going out to lots of people. So going to a person and being signed by lots of people. So well done to the 18 of you that had a go. I know it was a bit of a tricky one, but well done. Jan, Judy, Lynn C, Carol, Evelyn, Michael, Elizabeth, Ann G, Josie, Deirdre, Lynn M, Joy, Ann F, Lynn J, Barbara, Marilyn C, Linda and Gigi. So well done all you lot. That is fantastic. So we are now going to give away a prize. You know the drill. The sign says, cross your fingers, cross your toes and rub your lucky knickers. So the winner, oh God, I've got to touch it. Where am I? There I am. Is it touch it? Go. Why is it not going? Tap to spit. Oh, I see. There was an ad. Oh, I tell you. There we go. Is it going to work now? Why is it not going round? Oh, do I have to refresh the page? Oh, refresh the page. Right, there we go. Hopefully, technology. It just gets the better of me sometimes. So there we go. Good luck, everybody. You know I would love to give all of you a prize if I possibly could, but I can't. And who have we got? Joy Davis, I do believe you won on Sunday night. Congratulations, Joy. So, what do we got for Joy? We're going to go down here to my magic bin. Actually, because I'm still, so this is the bag here for all the live-in girls, plus there's more to go in. What are we going to give you there, my darling Joy? I've got so much bits in here. What's in here? What's in here? What's in here? No, you don't need any more card. I've already given you heaps of that. What else have we got? Joy, have you had one of the Stampin' Up little purses yet? I don't think you have. These are super handy. I chuck my coins in it and then I put it in the car. So Joy, I've got these and I'll put a, oh, I know what I'll put in it. So, what colours have we got here? We've got the We've got blue and green and pink. And what I think you're a yellowy girl. I'm going to give you that one. It's kind of got beautiful, where am I? See, isn't it cute? And it's got the little Stampin' Up logo on it. It's so cute. Anywho, I'm going to give you one of these. And I've just had a bag come in of the new Dibby Dobby Daubers. So I'm going to chuck in, I'll give you three. 3 new Dibby Dobby Daubers. And I will put them in. Can I open that up? Right, yep. I'm just going to put them in there. There you go. Look at that. Fan-diddly-tastic, Joy. That's coming out to you. Those live-in ladies, they have always been so good to me. I appreciate you all. I miss you all. Can't wait to get back up there. You have got a wonderful Gigi looking after you, so that's fantastic. Right, I'm just going to put that in there, Joy. Right. So, do you have any questions before I go? The Daubers are the best, aren't they, Evelyn? I use them all the... I mean, don't get me wrong, the blending brushes are lovely, but sometimes you just need that little detail on your finger and just, you know, going around the edges. So, I hope you give this fold a go. It really is a super duper special card. And you basically, if you simplify it, you've just got 3 columns. So, when you go through it, I've actually got this that I can post a picture of. This is my template. So you're just thinking of 1 column there, 1 in the middle, and 1 on the end. And it's the measurements, you know, oh God, where are we? And I will put a photo of this so that you can see the scoring, all right? So if you just focus on 1 column at a time when it's in portrait way, you can't go wrong. So there you go. Right, is there anything else I need to... So, just don't forget, if you're going to go shopping tomorrow or the next day, and you will double the rewards. So, it's a no-brainer. If you're going to place a $100 order, normally you would just get $10. Now you're going to get $20, okay? So, that's just awesome. If you're a demonstrator, not only are you going to get your discount, you still will earn double rewards on the retail amount. Okay, so demonstrators are double dipping. They get the discount, but they get the rewards on the retail amount. So that's happening. There are new kits out there, so go to my website, check out, so stampinup.nz, or if you're in Australia.au, and then you select a demonstrator, me, and then you go shopping. And so yeah, oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, they never come on their own, do they? So there you go. So that's what's happening with Stampin' Up. If you're a demonstrator as well in New Zealand, we have a demonstrator only event happening in August. If you want to know more, reach out. I would love you to join us in Christchurch. I've got some details that I can share with you. If you're in my team from down here, we're going to do a bit of, well, we're going to price it out whether we fly or drive, because I don't know. Have you seen the price of diesel? So, yes, it's such a good... I was hoping Beck had seen it because I haven't had a chance to check up with Beck. But yeah, it came up on my email today that there is a double the rewards. So if you're going to shop, now's the time. And if you think about it, this is what I did the maths. I know you need to go, but I'm just going to quickly tell you. If you do the 12-month subscription for Paper Pumpkin, that means you get 1 box every month for the next 12 months. The rewards are double. They are double. So $672 subscription. Multiply that by, you're going to get 20%. So you normally get 10. Now you're going to get 20. So do the maths, ladies. It's a great way to save quite a bit of money. And the rewards don't expire for ages. Okay, you don't have to spend them the very next day. Got plenty of time. Right, we should go. I am 15 minutes over. I am so sorry. Great card. You're going to love it. So take care. Thank you for joining me. I am so grateful for all of you. So yeehaw! Go and have an amazing week. And thank you so much again. I really do appreciate you. Really, really, truly. So yay! Happy crafting, everybody!